Hey there guys, and welcome here to Valkenburg for round 16 of the Procore IndyCar Series. Coming into this race, only 2 races left here for the IndyCar Series driver. On your pole is going to be Bubba Jones, followed by Trevor Collins in the 1. Then you have the 12 of Mark Sasachi, followed by Audrey Bernaskis in the 6. And you have Zachary Fitzwater Sr., Eli right behind those guys. You have Malik Nevins in the 9, and 3 of Zane McClure. Then you have the 32 of Jesse O'Connor. You got a 30 of Ramian Fisher. You also have the rest of these guys here starting from 11th on back. And Owen Finley going to a backup car after a crash in qualifying. We'll start on the rear row. So, let's get you to the starting commands here at Valkenburg.
Here we go, race fans. Drivers, start your engines!
And the engines have been fired up here. So coming into this round, Zachary Fitzwater Sr. is your points leader by 2 points over Bubba Jones. Fitzwater gained gained the points lead after the last round at Richmond. I know it's been a while since these IndyCar drivers have been on track. Bubba Jones, Eli Bright, Carter Joey, and Chad Matthews. That is your top 5 in the standings. And there's Marcus Sachi, Trevor Collins, Bruce Washington, Owen Finley, and Zane McClure is your top 10 in the standings. So Bubba Jones starts on the front row. Fitzwater not too far back. He's going to try to win this race and get that points lead back. The points are really tight coming into these final 2-3 races here. But here we go. Bubba Jones is going to lead the field of green here in the number 15 as we're green at Valkenburg. And already out to an early lead. We see this a lot of here at this track. As that outside line gets a really good lead right there. As Jones take the lead, Marcus Sachi second. Is going to keep an eye on everyone here. A couple cars sideways right there out of the corner. They're 3 wide here in the mid pack. Jamie Clear up through the middle right there. You got Nick Florida way to the outside in that black car back there. But to the early lead, Bubba Jones in the 15. Looking for his 3rd win here on the season. 2 teammates right here, Marcus Sachi and Trevor Collins. Collins, who is 7th in the standings, Sachi 6th, and Sachi needs to top 3 these next 2 races to have a shot at the championship here in the IndyCar Series. That's right on board with him. Alright, that's Trevor Collins, actually, not Sachi. But right now, Bubba Jones with the early lead. He has a pretty decent lead, about 2-3 car lengths over 2nd place as we look back here. Andy Fell currently running in the back. Not a good running for Fell. There's Carter Joey, 2-time winner this season. One last round at Richmond and also one Pocono. There's Eli Bright, Watkins, Glenn Winter, Bubba Jones sliding. We got to really keep an eye on this corner right here. These guys have to watch out for that yellow wall back there. Some drivers go, and there goes one driver hard into that inside wall. And that was Carter Joey in the 22. We were just talking about him. 3 wide. They just get real tight here in corner number 1. Going to go through the SS3 wide. Look at Trey Tatum right there driving up through the middle. And he's going to get a couple spots right there for Tatum. Fisher side by side with Tyler V. Camden. Camden's going to get a position. Jesse O'Connor driving it really wide right there, trying to get around Fisher. Fisher only has that 1 win. We haven't really heard much from that 30 all season long, except for when he won out there at the Indianapolis road course. And Fisher, who is currently deep in the standings, 17th, only getting 1 spot after Richmond. But Bubba Jones right now with a lead, steady lead over the 12 of Marcus Sachi. You have the 1 of Trevor Collins running 3rd. Eli Bright in 4th, and Audrey Bernaskis 5th. Get a really good view from the helicopter here. Marcus Sachi trying to hunt down Bubba Jones. Hopes for his 2nd win here of the IndyCar Series. All the way up until Pocono, we've had a different winner for every single race this season. And Jones gets into the wall just a little bit right there. And it's going to allow Marcus Sachi to get in big grounds here on the race leader. Here we go. Side by side for the race lead. And Marcus Sachi, he's going to get it right here. He has a preferred line. See right there, Jones had a check up. And Marcus Sachi races to the lead. And the S is a big, costly mistake right there for Bubba Jones in that 15 as Sachi takes the lead. Now Trevor Collins is going to try and get that position from Jones. Audrey Bernaskis not too far back either. Eli Bryan and Zachary Fitzwater run on board with Fitzwater here. You're watching from his helmet cam as he goes around these flat, wide corners. Fitzwater won one race so far this season, still looking for that second win on the season. Fitzwater really dominant on these road courses as he's trying to go to the inside of the one of Collins, who's slowly dropping back. Got passed by Bernoskis. So Fitzwater now moves up to 5th position as he continues to move forward. But Marcus Sacchi right now, or that's 4th actually. Marcus Sacchi with the race lead. We look back here. Not too much action in the back right there. So as they come around here to come around a complete lap number going forward here. Oh, and Fitzwater now, he slams the wall. And Fitzwater becomes a victim of that deadly yellow wall right there, and that's going to cost him a good run right there. Oh, and more drivers in the back slamming into the wall. Washington and Finley. There's Fitzwater. Lab right now going to try and look to capitalize over Fitzwater's. That's really going to mess with the handling of the 60. Evans trying to go underneath Camden, 4th position right there. That's the 6th position, I believe. So Marcus Sacchi now kind of running away with this race lead as you're going to take a quick break here at Valkenburg. You're watching round number 16 of the Procore IndyCar Series. We'll be back here to take you to the finish. Welcome back to IndyCar Racing here at Valkenburg. Watching round number 16 of the Procore IndyCar Series. 2 races to go after this. So coming around to complete lap number 7, Marcus Sacchi with a 1.3 second lead over the 15 of Bubba Jones. Algebra Nostris, he sits back there in the 3rd position, not too far back. Ever since Sacchi took that lead, ever since Jones got into the wall and Sacchi took that lead, he has not looked back. He's just continuing to move forward and trying to get away from that 15. Try to secure the win, which would really help him in the points here. So next round we head to Monza for the first time in the NORLA League, and then after Monza will be the finale at Chicagoland as the season comes to a close here in the IndyCar Series. And there's Fitzwater. He's able to stay in front of Eli Bradley, kind of pull a gap on him. V. Camden's gotten away from these other guys. Fisher fell back quite a ways. So coming around, will be 3 laps to go at the line for Marcus Sacchi. He celebrated here not too long ago for the Red Bull Series, winning the championship over there, and he's gonna try and get the win here today and hopefully try and catch up in the standings. He's 6th in the standings, I believe. And no one's gonna get into the wall this time. Doesn't look like. Carter Joey took his sweet time around that corner right there. Finley just barely keeping it off the wall. Close call right there for Owen Finley. He drifted out of the corners right there. But still out front, Marcus Sacchi in the 12. Sacchi's really decent on these road courses. Most of his wins over in the Cup side came from road course. He won a couple races over in the Red Bull Series and the championship, of course. And now he leads today's race in hopes of making up points to get to the championship, though it's kind of highly unlikely. You'd have to win all 3 of these next final races, and for the points lead, or for the guys in front of him in the standings to finish really bad. So unless that happens, Marcus Sacchi, I don't really think he'll be able to get to the championship here in the IndyCar Series, but still he can get really good places in the standings. He can still get, 5th, 4th, 3rd possibly, but doubt he'll get 2nd or 1st. So coming around, it'll be 2 laps to go. He keeps it off the wall. 2 to go here at Valkenburg. As my English is kind of coming out. And there's Fitzwater, tough break for him. He's after falling back from getting into the wall. Sideways out of the corner from McClure, and more drivers getting in the wall back there. That's Myers and Eric Monaco. He slams that wall right there, and the 9 of net or. Andy Fowler is going to go right by him. Tough break for the 10 of Eric Monaco. Let's still out front. They're still trying to chase this man right here, Marcus Sacchi. So next season, I don't really remember if Sacchi will be returning to the IndyCar series. I'm pretty sure he's going to return. I think he's returning to the Red Bull series as well. Multiple drivers returning to the IndyCar series next season, along with a couple of new faces. I know some of the Cup drivers are coming over here as well. And NORLA has built the cars much more sturdy and much more safe for the drivers after our incident out there at Indianapolis, where we lost Chase Miller. Miller's car will be up for display. The entire team had to shut down for that step. But here we go, white flag, one more lap to go here at Valkenburg for Marcus Sacchi in the 12. Looking for his second win here in the IndyCar series. Bubba Jones trying to hunt him down, not giving up hope. He's going to keep an eye on this corner here once more. Couple drivers sliding at water right there, both teammates. Oh, and Monaco again slams the inside wall, or the outside wall rather. And looks like his car is just destroyed now. That right side must be so damaged. Tough break for Monaco. Bubba Jones, got a feel for him as he got into that wall earlier and lost the lead due to that. Haven't been able to get it back and must have did some damage to him or something. I don't know what happened, but Jones has been complaining on the radio station, saying his car is way too tight on the corners and he can't do anything to get to Marcus Sacchi, who's the leader right now. Half lap to go for Marcus Sacchi in the 12. Like I said, he celebrated big here for the Red Bull Series, winning the championship. He studied this track thoroughly. He's been here twice already in the Red Bull Series. This is his third time here, so I think he definitely has the track figured out as he goes into the final corners. And out of the final corner here at Valkenburg, career win number 2 here in the IndyCar series for Marcus Sacchi as he wins it at Valkenburg.
Valkenburg, fellas, Carl, you're the man. I can't tell you enough. You're the man. Way to do the work, buddy.
And a job well done for Marcus Sacchi, capturing his second career Procore IndyCar series win.
Awesome day, awesome weekend. Great job. Great job, guys. That's awesome.
That team has something to celebrate here.
Good work,
So
everybody.
Marcus
Man,
Sacchi
that's
with
good.
this win, he'll try to repeat it and get his third and hopefully the most in the season. Bubba Jones, he's gonna have to look forward to Monza as he's gonna get second here. He should get the points lead. Bernowska's third. Once again, she's been so close to getting these wins, but just didn't work out for her. Trevor Collins going to get fourth, and Zachary Fitzwater Sr. able to keep a top 5. Eli Bright, Tyler V. Camden, Jesse O'Connor, Malik Nevins, and Zane McClure running out your top 10. All drivers did finish the race and on the lead lap. So, congratulations to Marcus Sacchi.
Good job, boys. Good job.
Celebrating his second win here. This should bump him up a spot or 2 in the championship standings from 6th. So congratulations to Marcus Sacchi on the win here at Valkenburg. He'll try to repeat it at Monza in hopes for a 3rd win. Until then, 2 races to go for the IndyCar series, and we will finish them up. And it's on to the trucks, the National, and the Cup, as playoffs draw near for those guys. So thank you guys for watching. Let's get you down to victory lane where Marcus Sacchi celebrates. Let's get you to the standings after the round of Valkenburg.